Today we're going to start with reading. And when we start with reading, I always start with an essential question. So our question for this week is how you can help out at home. Now's the time where I usually let you raise your hands and you all get to share what you like to do to help out at home. So just shout it out. Even though I'm not there and I can't hear you, I still want you to shout out how you help at home. Now I'm going to move to our vocabulary words. And our first vocabulary word is the word contribute. And contribute is to give something or to help someone. So I know that you guys all contribute at home just like you contribute at school. And our second vocabulary word is the word chores. And chores are jobs you do it to help at home. And I know I've asked you in the past what kind of chores you like to do. And some of you said you really like to vacuum, you like to set the table, you like to help with the laundry. So all of you have chores that you like to do and to help out at home. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to read a book, and the book is called Peter's Chair. This is one of my favorite books. This book is by Ezra Jack Keats. What did he do? That's right, he wrote the words. What do we call somebody who writes the words of a story? They're the author of the story. Good. Let's read Peter's Chair. Peter stretched as high as he could. There, his tall building was finished. Crash! Down it came. Shh! Called his mother. You'll have to play more quietly. Remember, we have a new baby in the house. Peter looked into his sister Susie's room. His mother was fussing around the cradle. That's my cradle, he thought, and they painted it pink. Hi, Peter, said his father. Would you like to help paint Sister's high chair? It's my high chair, whispered Peter. He saw his crib and muttered, my crib, it's painted pink too. Not far away stood his old chair. They didn't paint that yet, shouted Peter. He picked it up and ran to his room. Let's run away, Willie, he said. Peter filled a shopping bag with cookies and dog biscuits. We'll take my blue chair, my toy crocodile, and the picture of me when I was a baby. Willie got his bone. They went outside and stood in front of the house. This is a good place, said Peter. He arranged his things very nicely and decided to sit in his chair for a while. But he couldn't fit in the chair. He was too big. His mother came to the window and called, Won't you come back to us, Peter, dear? We have something very special for lunch. Peter and Willie made believe they didn't hear, but Peter got an idea. Do you think that he's back? I wonder where he's at. Soon his mother saw signs that Peter was home. That rascal is hiding behind the curtain, she said happily. She moved the curtain away, but he wasn't there. Here I am, shouted Peter. Peter sat in a grown-up chair. His father sat next to him. Daddy, said Peter, let's paint the little chair pink for Susie. And they did. I hope you enjoyed our story, Peter's Chair. Now let's talk about what happened at the beginning, what happened in the middle, and what happened at the end. So in my story, what was happening in the beginning? Yeah, all of Peter's things were being painted pink. Did Peter like that? No, he didn't like that. So what did Peter do? Yeah, he gathered up some things and he and Willie, his dog, they ran away. Where did they run to? They ran outside the house. What happened at the end of the story? Peter figured out that his chair was too small for him, and then he helped his dad paint the chair pink for his baby sister. All right, Thanks for listening to Peter's Chair. The next thing I have for you is what we're working on in phonics this week. And in phonics, we're working on the long A sound. So here I have, our picture card is of a train. So we hear that long A sound, train. And in my box, it tells me different ways that I could have that long A sound, but we're really going to focus on the A with a consonant and then the silent E at the end, or sometimes I like to say the bossy E that tells the vowel to say its name. I have some words for you that we're going to look at. Here's my first word. So we have the A, we have the consonant, and then we have the bossy E at the end. Remember that E doesn't make any sound, but it tells that A to say its name. So we have B-A-S, base. Our next word, ache, make. Ape, cape. Whale, whale. Ape, tape. Ache, lake. Scale, scale. G-A-O, gale. T-A-M, tame. N-A-M, name. Those are just some of the words that we can have that long A sound. We will be practicing that long A sound later on in the week. One last thing before I end this reading video is we have 2 new high frequency words. And so our high frequency words for this week are help and to. What was this word? That's right, help. What's this word? To. Good. So these are our 2 words for this week. I know this was a lot in this short video, but I'm trying to get you to be able to see some of those same things that I usually do during our reading time together in the classroom. And so now I'm sharing it through our videos. I will be seeing you later in the week with another video that keeps working with that long A sound. All right, have a good afternoon.